What? Okay. Let's see. Icons. Icons. Transfer.
Hello everyone, it is Alpha, so welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but this has been a moment I have been waiting for like the longest time. Ever since I got started with the game Pokemon Go, I've been waiting for this moment. The moment we are gonna be completing our Pokedex. It's gonna be happening today. Now, some of you guys are gonna have your arguments. We're gonna be covering those a little bit later. Before we get started, I just want to share with you guys what we got today. We have a Gloom, Oddish, Eevees that we can evolve. We got Sandshrew, we got Rhyhorn. We got a Magikarp going to a Gyarados. In short, we got so much to actually go over. And it's gonna be so cool and interesting, and yeah, with that being said, let's just go ahead and get started here. So first off, I have a Gloom 88% IV, but over here I have an Oddish, which is pretty high in CP. So what I wanted to do here is I want to start off by using a Lucky Egg, because I'm about to evolve without using the Lucky Egg. Okay, Lucky Egg got started right here, boom. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting with my Oddish, because I want to see how much CP is going to be getting in comparison with this Gloom. Now, if it's gonna be higher than the Gloom, then I'm gonna be evolving the Oddish again to a Vileplume. But otherwise, I'm just gonna, you know, get the Gloom that's higher CP. So, first evolution right here. Pretty cool. Yesterday, I actually had 111,111 starters. I'll show you guys a screenshot of that right now. It was some pretty insane stuff. I never thought I was going to be able to get a rounded number. I don't understand how that's even possible, because I always use like 100 or something like that. Anyway, Gloom over here, 1199, comes with Razor Leaf and Moonblast. I always thought it was kind of funny that a Gloom had Moonblast. But as you guys can see, the other Gloom is obviously a little bit stronger. Kinda strange that Oddish is 800 and it doesn't go further than 1200. It's always been strange to me. So, we're gonna evolve this Gloom into a Vileplume, and this is an 88% IV, so this is definitely going to be a good one. I'm hoping to get Solar Beam. That'd be pretty cool. Most ideal scenario here would be Solar Beam alongside with Razor Leaf. That would be the best moveset for sure. But otherwise, I don't know. I honestly, I'm never sure about this, you know? Evolving a Pokemon with a high percent IV is always kind of tricky in my personal opinion. You can get very disappointed very quickly. Anyway, Vileplume, Razor Leaf and Petal Blizzard. I think Petal Blizzard is the second best charge attack. So we can definitely make some use out of this Vileplume. Of course, we gotta be changing the name to Vileplume. There we go. I'm actually gonna put 88 behind it, so that way I can remember it's 88% IV. I think the defense of this one was maxed out over here. It's a Wonder, that's 82% plus, and the best that attribute is defense. I'm certainly impressed by it. So it's not maximum. I thought it was like 14 defense on this Vileplume. So pretty cool stuff. I actually kind of like it. Gotta be moving on here, and next up is going to be Eevee. I have 5 Eevees that I need to evolve, and I'm gonna evolve all of them. We're gonna start off by the lowest one over here. This 89% IV Eevee. I usually don't do this. Usually for me, Eevee needs to be 400 CP and above, because otherwise you end up investing so much starters into an Eevee. And over here in my area where I live, I'm just getting so many Eevees all the time that I'm just not really that interested if they're like 95% or lower. So, I don't know. I cannot use the Rainer, the Pyro, or the Sparky trick anymore because I've used it before. But I kind of want to get a Jolteon. I have a perfect IV Vaporeon with the best moveset. I have a perfect IV Flareon with the best moveset. I'm still looking for a perfect Jolteon with the best moveset. So this one is going to be a Flareon. It's a little bit unfortunate. And let's see what the attack is going to be. I hope it's going to be... It's Fire Blast. Ah man, it is Fire Blast. I cannot possibly throw it away now. I think I'm gonna keep this and then maybe trade it into the future, because it is a 98%. I just don't think I'll ever invest into this Eevee making it go up to the next level. Okay, next up is this Eevee over here. Now this Eevee isn't really that great, but the CP is pretty high. So maybe it's gonna make for a nice gym defender or something like that, or maybe like a nice little Jolteon or something like that, you know. Anything above 700 CP is kind of interesting to, you know, evolve, because it might turn out to be like a 2000 Vaporeon, for instance. I don't know for sure. Maybe this one's going to be the one I'm talking about here. If it's going to be Water Pulse, I'm gonna transfer this. Aqua Tail with 2100. Okay, I'm gonna keep this for now. This is actually pretty good. This is pretty good. I did not expect that it would go that high. Oh, I actually had to do this one first. So let's go right ahead and evolve this Eevee. Now, I want to let you guys know, I got something in the works, and I think you guys are going to be liking that. You guys know my friend over here, right? So as you guys can see, we just got the Flareon. And coming back to that little clip I just showed you guys, the guy yelling Eevee is one of my best friends. And we actually are having a t-shirt in design right now. And they look like this. So, I don't know. There are going to be two designs. One is going to be the original Eevee, and the other one is going to be a dark Eevee. Those are going to be t-shirts that are going to be going on sale very soon. I need some feedback from you guys. What do you guys think is a good store? Do you guys got some experience, like Teespring or something like that? Let me know in the comment section down below, and we can actually set something up. That's going to be pretty cool. A lot of you guys actually do want these Eevee t-shirts, so we're going to make those happen. First merch on the channel ever, and they're gonna be themed by the channel. So we got this Flareon over here, Fire Blast and Ember. I'm gonna keep this one as well, I guess. Okay, next up is this one over here. This one has a lot of CP. I don't know about this, guys. I still need a Jolteon. I think what I'll do is maybe I'll try. I don't know if I use the Sparky trick. I knew I've used the Rainer one. And I know for sure that I used Pyro. Now this is a Vaporeon. This is going to be pretty high Vaporeon for sure. 2300 I think. Or 24. 2342 with Hydro Pump. You know, I cannot even complain about this. This is actually pretty cool. So this one, I'm actually going to change the name to Sparky just for kicks and giggles. Because honestly, I'm not sure if I used my Sparky yet. You can only use these names once. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. We're going to use this Sparky, gonna evolve this Eevee and see what we're gonna be getting out of this one. I hope for a Jolteon. I still need a Jolteon. You guys might be wondering why a Jolteon. It's honestly because I already got the other two perfect. And oh, it actually turned it into I didn't use Sparky yet. Okay, that's very interesting. Maybe because early on I already understood that Jolteon's speed isn't really used in Pokemon Go. That's why Jolteon's such Discharge? Are you serious? I cannot do anything with Discharge. Man, I'm transferring this. Sorry, guys. I am transferring this. Like, I cannot do anything with Discharge. Discharge is a terrible one, in my personal opinion. Okay, so that out of the way, I have a really cool Rhyhorn over here that I also, you know, want to give some love here. You know, I kind of want to give some love to Rhyhorn here. 96%. I got this out of a 5-kilometer egg, and I checked it out. It has, I think it has maximum stamina. And attack, I think, which is cool because I have never had a good Rhyhorn before. So we're just gonna go ahead and evolve this one into a RHYDON. Now there's two moves that I really would love to see on this RHYDON, and that is Mud Slap alongside with Stone Edge. If we got anything else, it's not going to be that bad, but still, I would love to see Mud Shot. And of course Stone Edge. Stone Edge being one of the best charge attacks inside of the game, period. Here we go. And Rock Smash. Okay, I'm really happy with Stone Edge though. You know, Stone Edge, that's cool. That Stone Edge is cool. I cannot go wrong there. But Rock Smash, it's okay. It's actually okay. I'm not upset or anything like that. I'm definitely going to be using this one. But it's gonna be like not really a priority right now, as I'm saving up my Stardust for something pretty big, maybe into the future. Maybe Gen 2 will be coming around the corner or something like that. So that's pretty interesting stuff. So that being then said and done, take a look at the experience. We got 8,000 experience on top of what we got. So right now, I literally need to evolve one more Pokemon before I level up. You guys don't even need to guess what Pokemon. You guys don't even need to guess what Pokemon is going to be. It's going to be the Pokemon that's going to be completing my Pokedex of all of the Pokemon I can currently find inside of the game. 142 out of 142. And the three Pokemon I cannot get right now. And no, you cannot get them out of eggs. Like, let me get that out of the way right now. You cannot get regional exclusives outside of your continent, outside of 5-kilometer eggs. Like, if that is the case, if you do get them, I've never seen anybody with my own eyes getting them. And I've seen a lot of egg hatches going on. And I've researched this. It's not possible. It's just simply not possible. Anybody telling you differently, it's probably a spoof or probably got told differently. Okay? So. Whew. I've been anticipating. I've been waiting. Guys, I've been waiting for this particular moment for 5 days. Charmeleon, 89%. This is one of the first Charmanders I got. Look, the 15th of July. This is when I got this one. 15th of July. 2 days before my birthday is when I got this. I've been holding on to this for such a long time. I'm just gonna do this right now because I can stay sentimental and make it all anticipating. So big. I don't even make any sense right now, whatever I'm saying. Please give me good attacks. Wing attack and fire blast. Oh my god. Charizard. Finally. The final Pokemon that I need. Right here. And then register to Pokedex. Oh, this is awesome. Ember and Flamethrower. How much is it going to get if I power this up, I wonder? 37? Not bad. You guys gotta tell me in the comments what I should do with this. Should I keep it? Use it as a gym defender or something like that? Fact of the matter is, I'm not getting many Charmander candy. Which is very interesting, you know. It's something I gotta take into consideration. Another thing I gotta take into consideration is this. Level up. Level 36! That officially puts me at like 40% of completion of the game. I mean, let's be fair here. You need 20 million to go to level 40. And right now, I got 7.5 million. That means I still got 12.5 million to go before I am level 40. I'm gonna try to get this year. I'm just not sure when that's going to be. But man, we finally made it. Level 36. I'm gonna I actually forgot to make screenshots. That's just the way it is. But I'm really excited about this. So a lot of you guys gonna say like, this guy's obviously not legit. You know, you guys can go and watch my other videos and make up your own mind, obviously. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on going. We still got a couple of Pokemon to evolve, and I'm gonna continue with one of the coolest Pokemon that I know of, and that cool Pokemon happens to be Sandshrew. And I think Sandslash, whenever I saw Sandslash for the first time, I still remember it being one of those Pokemon where it was like, whoa, this Pokemon's so cool. I want to get it. And the moment I got it, I was kind of disappointed by how weak it was inside of the game. But Sandslash, you can say whatever you want about this Pokemon. It just looks so cool. It looks so cool. Just love the little fangs it has, and the eyes is really cool too. So this one has Mudshot and Rock Tomb, which is, I think Rock Tomb is not really a great attack, but Mudshot is. Mudshot's definitely a great attack. Then next up we got Dodrio. Dodrio is a Pokemon I don't get very often. I actually, as a matter of fact, only got one Doduo evolved into a Dodrio. So getting myself a Doduo is actually pretty hard in my area. Now I'm lucky with 5-kilometer X. I'm getting a Doduo very frequently. But yeah, let's go ahead and evolve this one. Now, Dodrio is kind of an interesting Pokemon. It's not really that useful, but the basic attacks of a Dodrio is not even consisting of the same typing that Dodrio is, which is kind of strange to me. You got a Dark type, and I think, I'm not sure what the other attack is. You got a Dark type and a Steel type. So that's pretty interesting. It's I always thought that was pretty funny. So we got Steel Wing and Air Cutter, which I think is the second worst moveset. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep this just for kicks and giggles because I'm never gonna use this. I'm definitely not gonna power it up. That's one thing for sure. I just don't have the candy to do that. But yeah, there's Dodrio, which is kind of cool to make. Next up we got two Horsies. Now I'm kind of a Horsey fanatic because in Gen 2, Kingdra is going to be a mini Dragonite. It's gonna be resistant to a lot of types. And Horsies, I feel, one of those Pokemon you really want to be saving up candy for and get them into your Seadras. You might even want to invest into Horsies, making them go up to Seadras. So what I'm doing, is I'm evolving every single Horsey above 90% IV, or yeah, 90% IV into Seadrass, and then I'm gonna save up enough candy to evolve Seadrass up to Kingdrass. So that's what I'm doing right here. So this 93% Horsey, I'm honestly not really that interested what the moveset of Seadrass is gonna be, but we're still gonna look. Water Gun and Hydro Pump, that's not a bad sign. This is actually going to be kind of a useful Pokemon, if anything like that. Same attacks as the best Vaporeon out there, so I cannot complain with that. But we have another one over here. Now this one's really low. So this one's really, it's 98% IV. So it's gonna be a matter of, is it gonna be great as a Kingdra or not? This is definitely one that I want to evolve as a Seadra to a Kingdra. But if you're gonna be using it, that really kind of depends on the attacks. Like, moveset is the most important thing. You can have a perfect IV Pokemon of 100% with the worst moveset, and then you got a Pokemon with 80% IV and with the best moveset, and you still want to be using the 80% IV because it has a better moveset. So for this one, complete different attacks, Dragon Breath and Dragon Pulse, 2 dragon attacks, so this would be efficient against, you know, a Dragonite, but considering the fact that, you know, it's so low CP, not really worth it. So not really that impressed. But now, last but not least, guys, this is also a moment I've been waiting for, Magikarp. Now I'm gonna show you guys, I have been farming a whole bunch of Magikarps before we move on. This is my Pokedex, right? Oh my gosh, Charizard, finally, man. What are we talking about? I got Charizard, man. So I literally have everything at this point that I'm able to get here in the Netherlands. Like literally everything. I was going on Magikarp. I found 807 Magikarps, but I only caught 763. I have made 6 Gyarados, but I caught 1. So I'm about to make my 7th Gyarados, which is insane. That is 2,800 candy. Think about that for a second, guys. That is insane. That's a lot of candy. So, anything but Twister. The reason why I left it at 200 CP is simply to see what the CP is gonna be exactly. So that way, I know it's gonna be above 2,000. I think it's gonna be 2,160 maybe, 2,150, 2,175. And please don't give me Twister. I want anything but Twister. And if you give me Twister, I'll transfer you. That's what I'm doing. That's my promise. If this is Twister, I'm...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So, that was, you know, Gyarados with Twister's just not worth it, guys. You can have 100% IV. Gyarados with Twister is not worth it. Trust me on that one. Please, trust me on that. Do not be upset about my move here. This is a tactical move. I already got some... Guys, I'm gonna show you guys. I have a Gyarados over here that is above 90%. Dragon Breath and Dragon Pulse. You cannot get this anymore. Then I have another one over here. This was Dragon Breath and Hydro Pump. Those are really great movesets above 90% IV. Kinda makes sense that I'm throwing away a Gyarados with Twister, right? I mean, I have 2 Gyarados that are really great anyway. Man. Okay, so, we've officially made it. Level 36. I need 2 million experience to level up. And then even if I'm level 37, even if I hit level 37, I'm still not halfway yet. Then I will be needing 500,000 experience to go from that point to maxed out. Like, that's like... I'm at the halfway point almost. Only 2.5 more. It's crazy. This game is ridiculous. Why does it spike up so hardcore? Next level is gonna be 2.5 million. Then it's gonna be 3 million. And then it's gonna be 5 million for 1 level up. We're not even close to reaching the end yet. But that's gonna be doing it for this episode. But before we leave, I did say something yesterday.
And then after I got the Charizard and completed my Pokedex, I actually got a little announcement for you guys.
Alright, so now that we have completed the Pokedex, I'm here letting you guys know that I'm gonna be doing a Pokemon Go World Tour. That means that I'm gonna be going to the States, I'm going to Asia, and I'm going to Australia. I'm not sure about the details yet. I still have to book my flights and everything like that. I still need to look for places to stay. I still need to talk to some people here and there. If you guys got any suggestions, feel free to DM me on Twitter, send me any email. My business email is on my about page on my YouTube channel. All of that sort of stuff, I need to take care of that. But I am gonna be doing it, and I'm excited about that. I want to see the world, I want to make really cool vlogs. I'm gonna buy a brand new camera before I'm actually going. But I would just want to show you guys really cool shots of places that I'm going to, and show you the culture, and just of course show you guys my progression when it comes down. Maybe I'm gonna be traveling with someone, you know. I have no idea how this is gonna be, and I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop. Don't expect an answer on this like tomorrow. Like, this might take me a month. I'm also moving out very soon. But at least this year, I'm gonna be visiting one of these countries, continents, or whatever. For the States, I'm thinking New York, Central Park. This is what I'm thinking about. Or maybe visit one of the other YouTubers. For Asia, I'm thinking about either Brunei, because my uncle's living there. Or I'm thinking about Japan, because Japan, you know, Japan. I always wanted to go there. And for Australia, I'm thinking about Australia. That's pretty easy, right? Maybe I'm gonna be meeting another YouTuber, Wicked Gaming or something like. I honestly got no idea. We're gonna be figuring that one out as things is going to go down. But it is confirmed here right now. I'm going on Pokemon Go World Tour. I need to get my passport and everything ready. It's gonna be insane. I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop. If you guys got any great deals from Amsterdam Airport to any of these other places, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. And I'm thinking about, if I'm going to these places, I'm gonna be staying there for like 2-3 days or something like that. Have a little bit of a vacation. Get out of the jet lag, and also, you know, get some time to explore around as well. But yeah, that's gonna be concluding today's episode. Level 36, completed the Pokedex. Pokemon Go World Tour announcement. Guys, things about to get crazy on the channel. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned as well. Very soon, Eevee t-shirts coming to you as well. And yeah, that being said, this has been Reverse for Pokemon Go. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.